Greetings, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I am Miss Love. Thank you for all that are watching. I didn't really want to touch on this story because this is not really what I want my channel to be about. Um, but if you like my content, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I promise you, I promise you. I'm going to try and be very consistent with my content. I do have another page with two beautiful ladies, Sisters of Sagacity, and I do go live. We do go live at least once a week on that channel, which we need to be more consistent over there as well. So feel free to go over and subscribe to that channel as well. We touch on different topics over there as well. We do a little bit of the Latruth saga, but we kind of trying to get away from it. I have watched the live last night. Watched the live last night. I am a Robert supporter, Latruth supporter, and I started following him before he was married. I enjoyed the content before the marriage. I enjoyed the content during the marriage, and I enjoy the content presently. Um, I wanted to touch on a few things because, I'm all about being fair. I'm all about being open minded. I'm all about looking at the big picture. I try to analyze things. I'm one of those people that try to gather up information, lay it all out like a puzzle, and put the pieces together. There's so much that I can touch on about this situation. It's like a brainstorm in the middle, and it's so many things have branched off that you can touch on, and 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 you could touch on in a positive way. You could take such a toxic and negative situation and have positive spin-offs to teach and educate people on how to respond and love and react in toxic situations. Okay. And sometimes, you have younger people that'll come in and they'll get it. They just naturally have the wisdom, and it could be who they were brought up around, who raised them, the environment they were around, or whatnot. But a lot of times it comes with wisdom and understanding and self growth, recognizing who you are, taking that time to evaluate yourself and do inventory on yourself and grow and build yourself of getting an understanding of yourself, who you are. And so, with that being said, I want to talk about this blame game. I hear content creators saying, you need to give us praise for supporting you. Even though you didn't ask us to do it, I need you to recognize me. I need you to shout me out every chance you get. I need you to build me up. I supported you. I went through the valley for you. Even though you didn't ask me to do it. Even though I'm getting paid to do it. If you can't do that, you're nothing. You have no integrity. You are nothing. The same ones that are saying that also have supporters. They also have supporters. I was the supporter. I was one on a few of them. Um, that their supporters Yeah, their supporters have helped get monetized on this story, have sent them super chats, have sent them cash apps, have went to other people's lives on the other side and defended them. Mm-hmm. They sure have. I don't see them shouting their pages out. Yeah, you might do a few. Only the ones that you allow up on your panel. Yeah, but all those supporters that you have, you need to have that same energy. Same energy. So, you know, he's a narc for not doing that. Okay. Now, like I said, I'm one of those people that try to look at the big picture, try to gather all the information, put it in a pile, spread it out, put the puzzle pieces together. I really don't like to jump into too much of nothing without having everything before me. So I'm usually one of those type of people that get in on the late show, but by the time I get in, okay, I have a full understanding because I don't really like to speak on anything unless I have all the pieces that I need. So I'm gonna touch on one portion of this. I could touch on a lot, but I'm not gonna go there. Um, I'm gonna dial it back. They want the Robert to take accountability for abusing Brianna, something that he didn't do, something that was proven that he didn't do. But they do want you to take accountability for it. They do. They want you to take accountability for it. You haven't done that. Let's see. They also want you to take accountability, and they blaming you for everything that goes wrong in her life. And I'm going to give you an example. They blame this man. Now, mind you, when her and John L got together, John L said that, I heard on the panel they said that he could have talked to John L. They could have. That I think the wife said this. They could have talked behind the scenes and did this, and that, and come to an agreement, this, and that. But if I recall, John L. saying he did talk to him. They had a very respectful conversation, and he also called Mr. Latruth king, which I heard his significant other got upset about it. Said he's not a king. That's neither here nor there. Now, it wasn't until Jonelle went out of town and this video got uploaded to his Instagram. I do believe it was Instagram story of some women doing some things in the backseat of a car or whatever. I didn't see the video. You know what I'm saying? I just know that it was told that the video was up there, and I think some people had downloaded it, played it on their lives or whatever. But somehow Robert can add Houdini to his list of accomplishments. You know, because somehow he hacked into John L's account, hacked into his phone to get the video and upload it to the account. Yeah, he was blamed for that. I don't know if y'all remember that, but he was blamed for that. Okay. Then after that, which he know that man didn't do that, but okay. You was out of town. He somehow hacked into your phone all the way out of town to retrieve that live video, that video that you did, and uploaded it to Instagram. It's just, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how he did that. Um, Also, after that, that's when the Mr. Jonell went to his page and said gloves was off. He started antagonizing this man using his daughter. Yes, he did. And he kept his cool. He kept his cool. But now it's been said he's weak for that. I think it shows strength. But hey, that's just me. Everybody don't see things like me. And then here comes Pretty Bree. He gets blamed for that. He got blamed for Janelle getting caught having an affair with or cheating. I'm not gonna say affair, they're not married, or cheating with Pretty Bree. They saying Robert paid her, blase this, blase that. Okay. Then they farther antagonized him with his daughter. To take the heat off of him, they started using the daughter again. Poor baby. They started using the daughter again. At that point, they started saying the baby was scared of him and needed therapy. He was blamed for that. Okay. But before she was not. Before she was going to her daddy, she was smiling, laughing, hee ha ha with her dad, having a good time. Okay. He was blamed for that, which I don't get it. Because then he cheated again. And then it went from blaming Robert to now the text messages are fake or they wasn't together, blase, blase, because they know they couldn't, keep on with it, with blaming him for that. They blaming him for the content, for the supporters on both sides not stopping. He could stop this. He's never, it was said on the panel last night, I was the only one that told people stop. He's never told people stop. He told people to stop in the very beginning. He did like a 20-minute live begging him to stop attacking her. And when I say he kept on saying her and his kids, he asked them, please do not attack her. Leave her alone. Don't attack her or my kids. Attack me. I don't care what she says about me. I don't care how much she talk about me. That's still my family. Leave her alone. He did a video of that. He did another video of it telling people to stop. But they forgot about that. But he never did it. Even though the video is out there, the video is probably fake. Who knows? He probably edited some type of way to make it seem like he was saying those words. Fake the video. I don't know. That's probably what's going to come out next. It's probably what's going to come out next. He's been blamed. Oh, Lord, help me. For a lot of things. He's been blamed for not being able to see the daughter. He don't want to see the daughter. He's a deadbeat dad. When she clearly said until it's in black and white, she wasn't. Now, it was said last night that the reason why, when he brought the police over there, he didn't let her get the daughter because he was lying, saying he had full custody. I know from when my son went through his experience, who won full custody of his kids because of her parental alienation. He has full custody of both of his kids, and his ex has visitation every other weekend. I know that Robert said he went to the police station first because that's where they agreed to meet upon. This is just what I heard. Now, if he told the police that he had full custody, I 100% guarantee you those officers asked for documentation to prove it. Unless you provide the documentations to prove that you have full custody of your child We will not be escorting over there with you to get that child without full custody papers. No, it's what he said. Is he was going to get his daughter visitation. He asked the police to come along as witnesses, I'm assuming, and just for safety reasons so nothing don't go down. So that was a lie because I know for a fact them officers is gonna ask for documentation. You can't provide the documentation, they're gonna be like, we ain't got time. We ain't gonna do this. No. Said scared because he got a gun. Who's gonna bring an escort the police with him to get their child and have a gun to come to war? When there's been plenty of times she stated, I ain't scared of nobody. So my thing is, he's damned if he do, damned if he don't. He posts his sister. Um, he's blamed for the reason why that this certain content creator is going on a rampage against him. Who one day she praised him and said he a good guy. He just needs some tennis balls. Then the next day she said he was a narcissist. And then she talked about the wife and said talked about Jonelle. Then the next day she goes in because he shares a post from his sister after he told her that he didn't see the caption. Well, if you got a screenshot to see it, let me tell you something. I share I share stuff all the time. If I see it come down my timeline, all I do is hit the share button and upload it to my feed. And you don't have to screenshot. You hit the share button. 90% of the time, I'm just speaking for me. I don't read what the person captioned. I'm just reading the main thing. Oh, I like that. And I'll share it. That's what I'll do. So even if he did, when he said that, that wasn't good enough. That wasn't good enough because she didn't believe him anyway. She didn't believe him anyway. That was just her excuse to go on and continue to do what she's doing. I don't see how a person, people that say they love God and want peace and stuff, and cause so much chaos and cause so much hatred and division among people. Because if you was truly about peace, even in the midst of chaos, even in the midst of you feeling like somebody has wronged you or doing wrong, you would go the route in which takes you on a more peaceful and positive path. You will have self restraint and self control. I don't come on here to bash nobody. I don't come on here to cause no type of confusion. I'm seeing out of my lens. And I could be seeing it wrong, but I'm just telling you what I see. What I see. And we don't need to throw out all the stuff that has been presented before us. Before they really speak on stuff, they really need to go back, and it be content creators that have put the information out there already. You can't go back in your archive and see the pattern and see what has already transpired. You get a senior moment and forget about everything. Oh, I forgot. He did say that. Oh, I forgot. Oh, it don't matter. He's still at fault. He's still to blame. He still could do this. He's to blame for this. He's to blame for that. It's your fault. You should have had more self-control when you went up on that live. You're not human. You're a bot. You're a robot. They was talking about you for an hour. They was dragging your name for an hour. You a deadbeat dad. You a no good person. You used me. You abused me. You didn't support me. You didn't shout me out. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. And then you're supposed to get up here and sit down in a corner on the internet and allow people to continue to bash you, and you not stand up for yourself, and you not have feelings or emotion and get upset about how they talked about you. You're not supposed to be human. When you're wrong, you're wrong. He not perfect. None of us are perfect. But what y'all doing? What y'all doing? In my eyes, is not right. But I'm gonna say this to you, Mr. Latruth, if you ever hear my live, I mean my recording, If you ever hear it, and I hope y'all don't hear my grandkids in the background in there because I told them to be quiet, but they gonna continue on. So I'm gonna try to hopefully that this don't pick up their voices. Mr. Latruth, God says, if I'm for you, I'm more than the world against you. Those are very strong and powerful words. If I'm for you, God got you. I'm more than the world against you, no matter how many fiery darts come your way. Even when the wicked and the enemies came upon me to eat of my flesh, they stumbled and fell. And great will be the fall, baby. It seems to me like y'all want this man to lose everything. Y'all want him to lose everything. That's what it's looking like. Why? Why do you attack his income? Why? And then get mad when somebody attack yours. I don't get it. I don't get it. But maybe it's not for me to get. Maybe it's not for me to understand. Trigger Preacher said something today, and which is so very true. So very true. In everything, there is going to be some bad. There's going to be good and evil in it all. It's going to be somebody somewhere that put on this facade and pretend like they for you and they so much against you. It's unreal. It's a lot of wolves in sheep clothing out here. A lot. Paul says, every time I go to do good, evil is always present. And he was speaking of himself. So at this point, I've gotten a headache from it because it hurts. It hurts. If you have a heart, it hurts. It truly hurts because there are always casualties of war, and it's a war going on. And things have to be torn down before they can be rebuilt. And you lose people along the way, even those people who you thought was on your team. I don't get it, people. And I guess I'll never forget it. I guess I gotta stay in my lane. And I am who I am. And I see things how I see things. And I guess you see things how you see things. But at the end of the day, good is gonna always prevail. You, the people that's out here doing these things, I don't know who's doing what, and for whatever reason you doing it, but you know who you are. And you know what you doing ain't right. Even though we can see it. See, you can hide it. You can think you hiding it from everybody else, but you most definitely is not hiding it from God. Most definitely not hiding it from God. And if money is your motivation, see, money is not the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. And if you loving it so much that it's allowing you to destroy or try to destroy, because I'm standing on his word. He said, if I'm for you, I'm more than the world against you. Trying to destroy somebody else, be careful because you're going to go down. Be careful. Be careful. Oh, what tangle web we weave when we often try to deceive. Be careful. Robert, keep your head up. I see your hurt and pain. I see your frustration, but I also see your strength. I also see your strength. I also see your strong will. I also see your ability to restrain yourself, to hold back. I also see that. But know this, you need an outlet. Whenever you have that build up frustration inside, and I know you get it, find an outlet, a positive outlet. You see what I'm saying? Even if it's talking to your best friend Miss Season, even if you have to cry on her lap behind closed doors on somebody, or talk to a counselor or whatever. Make sure it's somebody you can trust, but you need that outlet. And it's going to be all right. And I'm about to end this recording. I done said a lot, too much, but I hope I said enough. So if you like my content, I'm going to try to be consistent. Please go follow the Sisters of Sagacity. That is my other page, the channel that I have with two beautiful young women, B and Candy. Um, we try to do content at least once a week. We need to up our game though and come with, be more consistent. We just trying to work out a schedule with our jobs and all of that. So we're gonna get it together. But please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And in the meantime and in between time, love on somebody, stay positive. Most importantly, love on yourself. By loving on yourself, look in the mirror, weed out anything that about you that you don't like, build up all your strengths, feed them, nourish them, so you could be of good service to others. I'm out.